first down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Buying time. Moving to his left. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out of Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He's escaping the pocket now. Caught behind the line. It's James. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Grab behind the line. It's Herbert. Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Howard. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
When he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And they'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
An empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They stop him at the 23. This offense is gaining close to the red zone. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll hand it off. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. New center downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And the completion made.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
To the air, it's Howard. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. This one will be fair caught. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll feed the back again. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Caught quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Grab behind the line. It's Herbert. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
With the catch, it's Johnson. And we're able to get him down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. That's caught. It's Ferguson. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here's the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Got space, looking to score. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.